Okay, everybody. I'm making a video. I'm just winging it. I don't have anything really exactly particular to talk about. I just felt like making a video. Just make it like random, spontaneous, on the spot, and whatever comes to my mind, I'll just let it flow. Basically, right now, it's about 4:15 p.m. I start work at 5. It's raining out pretty steadily. I'm feeling pretty bluesy. It's basically natural for me to feel the way I do. A little bit nervous, like I always feel before work. That certain trepidation and apprehension, discomfort. I can never expect work to be an inviting place for me. I can never expect it to be a kind place for me, or to feel any real genuine fondness towards the place I work at. It's just rough sledding, basically, my job. It's rough sledding, it really is. It's rough and tough. I take my glasses off. Sometimes I get negative comments from people. Tends to be when I'm wearing glasses, I think. It's just one of those stereotypes. Yeah, what are you gonna do? My eyes just, they started getting nearsighted on me when I was like 10, from what I remember, 5th grade. Yeah, I just kind of put it off. And then 7th grade, it was confirmed that, I had to get glasses. I had like a note sent home. And my mom kind of got after me, I remember. And I had to go to the eye doctor and got glasses. And I remember I was crying. I was like going on 13. That was actually a pretty cool time in my life because, I had just learned to swim. Yeah, and, I had just gotten a Atari game system. And basically, I felt pretty positive about life back then. At times I did, and then other times not so much. When I had the glasses, though, I remember I just wore them when I was at home watching TV or playing video games. I didn't actually wear them going around, walking about in school. Certainly not, for anything activities based. I just put them on like if they turned the lights out and we were watching a film in the classroom. That's what I remember. I was extremely self-conscious, back then, for people to see me wearing glasses, because, I was already a really small kid for my age. I was short and pretty thin. I was strong, really strong for my size, deceptively strong. I had a lot of, fast twitch, explosiveness. Very deceptively strong at stuff like arm wrestling, I remember, And when I'd bring out the weights every now and again, I was always pretty darn good for my size, And every now and then, well, I had a few incidences of fisticuffs back then. Mostly I wrestled, though, out in, the schoolyard. Recess. I used to wrestle around a lot, usually with much bigger kids, and you know, I always held my own with them too. You know, and I also used to play football on weekends with friends, you know, back then. 6th and 7th grade especially. And then, like, I was a little more into baseball though overall, and I aspired to box, but my eyes just got too nearsighted. Basically, you know, I just didn't think it was a good idea, especially after I got the contact lenses. I figured, just checking the time, I just figured, yeah, why should I pursue boxing? You know, I have to wear contacts, you know. Otherwise, I'm just going around squinting. I'll just focus on, like, baseball. Stuff like that, I remember. Looking back, I wish that, you know, I wasn't fated to be nearsighted. I definitely would have really pursued boxing. I used to watch boxing all the time. I had tons of boxing magazines. Used to get them every month. And they used to show a lot of boxing on TV back in the 80s, 70s also. That's when I started watching boxing. I used to shadow box a lot out in the yard, and I had a neighbor, you know, that used to spar with me on a pretty regular basis. That was in like 4th and 5th grade. And then I remember I had this friend. We boxed in the living room. My dad broke it up. I kept knocking him down to the floor. My dad, I guess, kind of was eavesdropping, whatever the word is. You know, he was seeing that it was a mismatch, and he didn't want the kid to get hurt, and, you know, he didn't want to get in trouble. And, you know, I could have really pursued it, though. Yeah, I really could have. I regret a lot in the past, you know. It's just amazing how fast time goes by, and I'm just stuck with this miserable job of mine, and I'm always regretting that I didn't get a county job when I was younger, and I would have been retired a while ago, and I would be just living a nice, easy, simple life instead of all this stress I go through with this dead-end job of mine. I just feel like such a expendability in that place, such a doormat, you know, just like a, yeah, doormat, you know, whatever you call it, rug, whatever. I just do what I gotta do. I have to pay the rent. Yeah, it's one of those things. Like I said, I don't really have anything in particular to talk about. I gotta check the time. I can only make up to a 10-minute video. I gotta keep my eyes on the time. You know, when I'm not wearing glasses, I gotta bend my head down to look at the screen. Like I said, I don't like to wear my glasses in the films because I tend to get too many negative comments from people. They generalize. I guess I give off a certain look, especially on the YouTube screen. Whereas in person, though, I don't think I give quite that same impression because people see the rest of me more than they see my stupid glasses, you know. They pay more attention to other stuff of my physicality than, you know, my stupid glasses, you know. But on a YouTube screen, especially when you're just blogging, vlogging, you know, people really fixate their attention on your freaking glasses if you're stuck wearing them and you choose to wear them. So I just choose, I'm not gonna, I'm gonna choose to not wear them on these videos, you know, because, yeah. Anyway, I better cut it. I'll look forward to everybody's comments.